Good afternoon, South Florida. I'm Annalise Garcia.
And I'm Andrew Perez. Here's a look at your top stories today. Residents continue to feel the effects of heavy winds all across South Florida. Flood watches and wind advisories are up for most of the day throughout our area through Sunday morning. The worst of the weather expected to pass through later today. High winds have caused organizers to actually cancel this year's Winterfest Boat Parade, known for bringing in millions of dollars to our local economy.
Breaking overnight, crews were called to a rubbish fire in Hollywood. Several units responded and had to use a ladder to put out this fire that started at the rear of the building on Liberty Street, just south of Sheridan Street, east of I-95. There's no word yet what sparked the fire. It's now out, and there's no word of any injuries or damage to the nearby structures.
Well, also, a suspected armed robber has been detained after shots were fired at a Fort Lauderdale police officer in Miami. Officers say it happened Friday evening near the Miami Design District, northeast 39th Street and 1st Avenue. Miami and Fort Lauderdale police were running a joint investigation into an armed robbery outside the valet stand at Swan Restaurant. A couple was robbed of a watch while waiting for their Rolls Royce to charge. Police say two men dressed in black approached them and pulled out a gun.
5 teens face felony battery charges after a brutal beating was caught on camera. The incident happened Tuesday at a park in Coral Springs near Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Police say the video shows the boys attacking the student before slamming his body to the ground. But one of the teen's fathers says his son was defending himself. 4 of the suspects were in custody on Friday and were released to home detention. The victim is reportedly recovering at home. The MSD principal told the community that her staff is doing everything they can to make sure the students behind the attack don't come back to school.
Remember, as breaking news happens, we've got you covered on air and online.
Head to local10.com for more local news coverage and updates.